Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be doing a tutorial first impressions on these new W7 palettes. This is the Vivid range, so it just looks like this, and these are dupes for the Huda Neon Obsession palettes. So they are very cute. So you can buy these from W7's own website, and what's really great about them is that they do free shipping like all the time. So that's great. So you only pay for the product. They are $6.95, and I think there's usually like a coupon code like going around. When I bought these, I had a 40% off coupon code, and today, because it's like Black Friday, they're doing 50% off the website. So these are like £3.50 each. But you know, because I found a 40% off code, there's a 50% off now. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find some kind of discount code out there. You might just have to look for it, maybe on their social, stuff like that. So because I've only got one set of eyes and I've got 3 palettes, I'm going to use one of the palettes on my eyes, and then I'm going to show you swatches of the other ones. So I'm going to be playing around with this pink one because like pinks and purples are like my favourite colours. There are no like really deep shades with these, so we're just going to have to do like a fun bright look. So before I start, I am going to prime my lids with the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in the shade Halo. I get a lot of questions like in the comments saying, what do you use to prime your eyes? It's always the same thing, so even if I don't mention it, I'm always using this. So yeah, trying to get the amount of like questions down, you know, like I always use this Revolution Cut Crease Canvas, £6, really good. Also, just while I'm priming my eyes, I did actually do a poll on my Instagram on what products you wanted to see videos on, because I've only got a short amount of filming time at the moment. So I put like a poll on my stories and I was like, which products do you want to see? And I also mentioned it in my last video there. So I will link my Instagram in the description box, because yeah, I do like a lot of product videos and like a few polls and stuff on there. Okay, so this is the palette we're going to use. It is in the shade name Punchy Pink. There are no shade names on the back, it just has like numbers, and I think them numbers they're actually to what ingredients they've used. So I'm just going to have to point to which shade that I'm going to use. I'm going to go in with this kind of corally colour here and put that in the crease. It looks very similar to this one. It's a fraction darker than this one. So yeah, I wish they'd have made that a little bit different, but yeah, I'm going to put that shade in the crease now. Okay, so that's the pinky coral on. It definitely looks a lot more pink on the eyes than it does in the pan. When I was putting it on my eyes and I first like put it on, I felt like the colour just blended away, so it wasn't that intense. So I did have to go into it a few times to build it up. Okay, so I do want to deepen it up now and intensify it a little bit, so I'm going to put like this really bright pink in the crease as well. That's the pink shade on, and it does look really nice. I felt like there was a lot more pigmentation with this. Like, I don't feel like it blended away into nothing like that first shade did. And then I did get some fallout as well, so I feel like, yeah, I feel like that one was definitely a better shade than the first one that I tried. Okay, so let's go for this purple now. I'm just going to put that in the outer crease. I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference because they're all kind of the same mid-tone. They're not like, there's no deeper shade. So I don't know how much it's going to show up. So yeah, let's put that purple on now. That purple shade hasn't made much of a difference, like you can't really tell. So I'm going to go in with a shimmer now, and I'm going to go in with the lightest one, which is this like really light pink, and just put that all over the lid. So I've tried to build up that shimmer shade as much as I can, but it's a very sheer shade. sheer shade. So as you can see, like I've tried to put a little bit of a dent in it. So I think these are more like eyeshadow kind of toppers. Maybe you could do like bright pink everywhere and then just put one of these on top for like a little bit of a shimmer. I don't know, maybe it's just that one and the other ones are absolutely different, but we'll see when I swatch them. But yeah, that one hasn't really shown up that much. I'm going to do the lower lash line, so I'm going to use this other purple that I've not used yet. Okay, so I have just put a little bit of liner on just because I wanted to emphasize my lower lash line. I didn't want to do like a wing or anything, and I have got my lash extensions on now, so I don't need to put any false eyelashes on, which I'm very happy about. So I would say that overall I think this palette is alright. It obviously needs work, as in like this shade kind of blended out a little bit and then this shade is more of a topper, but this pink, the purples, they were really good. So I'll be interested when I'm swatching them to see what the other shimmers are like, see if they're a little bit more pigmented. It's definitely a dupe, and I definitely think that if you can't or don't, you know, if you can't afford or don't want to pay Huda's prices, these are pretty good, because you overall, it might take a little bit more work, but you are going to get the same kind of effect. And these are only £6.95, so, or, you know, if you can get a discount on them, that's great. I think I paid about £12 for all three of mine with shipping, so that's an absolute great price. Yeah, I think these are pretty good. I'm happy with my eyes and how they look. I really liked how that bright pink one, that was like blew me out of the water. That one was really good, that one. But yeah, I quite liked this palette. I'm gonna definitely keep it. I'm gonna keep it on my top of my dresser, just so, you know, I might dip into the bright colour here and there. I'm going to do some swatches now, so I will do a swatch of this one and then do a swatch of the other two, so you can see what they look like. So there, these get the thumbs up from me. So thanks for watching. If there's any other videos that you'd like to see me do, put them in the description box. Check out my Instagram, because I will link that down there as well, and I will see you again shortly. Bye. Okay, so these are the swatches for the first palette. So this is Punchy Pink. This is the one that I used on my eyes. And as you can tell, like, just by looking at it, some of them swatched a lot better than the others. So these are the two that I said were pretty similar in the pan, and they do look pretty similar when they've swatched. However, this one swatched better than this one. The eyeshadow, the shimmer ones are more like eyeshadow toppers. The one that had the most pigment was the darkest one, which is this hot pink shade here. And then the shadows that I really liked, the hot pink and the purples, they swatched the best. They were really good. They felt more creamier, whereas the other ones were a little bit drier, like this one and this one. So they were drier in formula, but these ones were so creamy. So yeah, I quite like this palette. I'm actually shocked. I was expecting it to be a little bit rubbish, if I'm completely honest, because some of W7's eyeshadows are not that great, but yeah, this one is really good. So let's swatch the next one. Okay, so this is the second palette. Now the shimmer toppers are a little bit darker on this one, so that's nice. You could probably wear them, you know, a little bit easier than the ones in the first palette. I felt like there were a few shades that didn't perform as well in this palette, so like this one wasn't as bright, neither was this one and this one, but then you've got like that yellow's really nice, and so is this one. So it's a little bit hit and miss, this palette. The shimmers do look really nice. I'm just not sure how you would, you know, how they would look on the eye, but yeah, that like yellow one and that orangey one do look really pretty. Okay, so this is the final palette, and it's called Glowing Green. Now this one only has 3 mattes in it, and the rest are like the shimmer kind of topper things. This one is the most disappointing for me, because the mattes just don't feel like they perform at all. This one is like very light, and so is this one, and then a lot of these shimmers look, I would say, quite similar. So yeah, this one is my least favorite out of the 3. I would definitely say you could skip this one. My favorite is the pinky purple one, the first palette, the one that I used on my eyes. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again shortly. Bye.